Judges, what's the funniest way a child has destroyed both parents in court? 16 years on the bench. I've seen a woman try to subpoena her ex-husband's PlayStation, a man show up in his wedding suit from the first marriage, and one couple argue so loudly their own lawyers fell asleep. None of it prepared me for the morning. An 8-year-old with a sketchbook walked in and ended a custody battle in under a minute. Rojas versus Rojas. Long docket. Mom arguing dad was irresponsible. Dad arguing mom was unstable. Both had lawyers. Both had binders. Standard family court theater. Then the bailiff brought in Chloe, 8 years old, pink hoodie, braids with rainbow beads, and a sketchbook tucked under her arm like a shield. I asked the standard question, "Chloe, do you know why you're here today?" She nodded. "To figure out where I'm gonna live. And do you have any thoughts about that?" She didn't answer. She opened her sketchbook, flipped to a page, held it up. I leaned forward, a crayon drawing, stick figures, a man sleeping on a couch, a TV glowing, a clock showing midnight. Underneath, "Daddy is very tired." I glanced at Dad. He looked at the floor. Chloe flipped to the next page. A woman at a restaurant table, on her phone, a small figure alone. The woman's speech bubble. "One more minute, baby." The clock showed 2 hours had passed. Mom went quiet. Next page, a woman crying, a man yelling, a tiny figure in the middle with hands over ears. At the bottom, the loud noise happens again. The courtroom went dead silent. The bailiff stopped shuffling papers. Chloe flipped to the final page. A different woman, smiling, a plate of pancakes, a child laughing, no yelling, no phones, no sleeping on couches. At the bottom, Auntie Carol has extra pillows. I looked at Chloe. "Did you draw all these yourself?" She nodded. "Auntie Carol helped me with the pancakes." I looked at the parents, both staring at their own drawings. Neither said a word. "Chloe, is there anything else?" She flipped back to the restaurant drawing, pointed at the clock. "That was Mommy's birthday dinner. I sat there for 2 hours. She said it was adult time." Mom started crying, real crying. Chloe pointed at Dad's drawing. "The couch. Midnight. Daddy said he'd take me to the park. That one's from 3 Sundays ago." Dad didn't look up. Chloe closed the sketchbook, held it to her chest. "Can I live with Auntie Carol? She has snacks, and she looks at me when I talk." I signed the order before either lawyer could object. Aunt Carol got temporary custody. Chloe walked out with her sketchbook under one arm and a granola bar from the bailiff in the other hand. Mom and Dad sat there, destroyed by crayon drawings from an 8-year-old who just wanted someone to look at her when she talked. Best evidence I've ever seen in this courtroom. None of it was admissible.